Hey, this is Better Moody, and you're listening to The Way Forward. I was walking in a Best Buy looking for an LED red light mask. If you've ever thought about using them, it's pretty amazing. And don't use it on your face if your face is dry. Kind of burned a little bit, but yeah, I was in a Best Buy, and that's when I heard it, and it was like a tap on my shoulder. So I turned around to see where it came from, and I was immediately elevated because, John Legend was singing to me. He got on his knees, and I could see the sincerity in his eyes. And he just said, "You deserve it all." I mean, it sounded a little better when he did it, but it was like, Yes, John, I do. I know. How did you know? I don't know how you knew, but I do. And he said it again. He said it again today. And, every time I hit play on my Spotify playlist. But, I'm not sure when I'm going to get tired of it. I don't think I ever will. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he disappeared from my life like a month ago. He just, he left me alone and self-conscious in the electronics aisle, as I was holding my LED red light mask. That's absolutely unforgivable. You don't just tell somebody something like that and just, take off. It's like I blinked and he was gone. Yeah, that's not right. But he came back. He came back, guys. They always come back. And I know now where to find him. Not like stalker find him, but just, he's readily available, at my beck and call on Shazam, YouTube. That's where he's at. I mean, primarily Spotify. We all know. So, I guess I never really was certain what my love language was. I thought maybe gifts, acts of service, or words of affirmation. That one's a big one, right? Time spent together. But now it's clear. I know. My love language is John Legend. So, if anyone can speak John Legend, then you might just have my heart. But he plucked me out of the world. He took me by the hand, and we stood on this mountaintop of time. Or maybe it was timeless. There was no time, no space, but I could see everything. And his smiling eyes, looked at me, and then his hand outstretched. He showed me the world and all the beautiful places. And it's so much better than all the riches that you could ever imagine. But the beauty of the world with a bow on it. Places like Thor's Well. Thor, like the god of, that guy. Thor's Well. So beautiful. Beautiful. So prettyful. I was like, pretty beautiful. Waterfalls. Oh, the Big Sur. I'm looking in a book now. The Acadia coastline. This one's fun. Meraki Beach. The Thames. The Rhine. The Seine. The Loire. All those places that are in between. Oh my gosh, people, these pictures are beautiful. But I mean, in my mind's eye, I was there, looking, zooming in with the most amazing telescope known to mankind that doesn't even exist. I could just zoom right on in, like VR, but RR. Real reality. Here we go. Yeah. I could see all the seasons. I could hear him explaining and narrating everything in my ear. So, but that's not all. That's not all. Because see, even though there's so much beauty out there that I would never think to see on my own, I am in the world. I'm in the world. And I guess where life has placed me in actuality is in a mall. And, that's where I heard him again. My role, though, is to play Santa. So, on my one true day off before Christmas, I don't feel overly taxed because John's reassuring me, I'm grateful because it's not just that, though. It's not just the magical carpet ride, the John Aladdin version for some reason. It's just one day. One day. But, now that I know that I deserve it all, if somehow that day looks so much more beautiful, yeah, it's good stuff. So I know I deserve these earrings. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Tiffany and Co., Tiffany and Friends, Tiffany et al. Ring me up for these teardrops and locks and all the 16 stones, all of them, because I deserve it all. That Land Rover in the parking lot. Defender, yes, put it in the bag. My spa day. My spa day at the Encore. If you guys have never been to the Encore, yes to the Encore. Just say yes. It's like, forget the dress. Say yes to the Encore. It doesn't have to rhyme. But not one day. No, one day is not enough. You need two, back to back. Sleep in and then do it again. I deserve that. So then, everybody was rushing out of the mall like, what's happening? And they're like, alarms are going off, whatever. They asked me where to send the bill. And so, I'm like strutting out of the mall wearing my Gucci shades and swinging my bags. And I said, send it to John, of course. So anyway, after I gave it all back, gave back the keys to the Land Rover to that nice gentleman that was sipping a cup of joe from Nero. What? Stop looking at me like that. You had it pushed to the other end of the table, and it's Christmas. Some people, geez. He's, freaking out. Anyway, the song hits a little different when you don't take it literal. But I still deserve it all. And I feel so inebriated with joy because I have this day. You know what I mean? I can forget about yesterday. Or even just the past couple hours because, you can, everything is dead and gone away. Forget about yesterday. Everything is dead and gone away. Who knows what I'm talking about? If you know, you know what I'm saying. Come on now, Usher. Usher was there too. Singing. And, I've been waiting for so long. And there he was whispering in my ear. It's like, it was a little bit loud. I mean, it was more of like Broadway musical loud, but he was dancing and whatever, I got the point. But this day, this one day, it's a gift and I want to make the most of it. So, these two gentlemen are sitting here showing me they're standing and one's dancing and singing and the other one's just, chill, but they're showing me the way and I want to make the most of it. So even though I deserve it all, I'll put pause on that. Just knowing that is plenty. So, I'll circle back around to that. But now I know I need to go ahead and enjoy this day. And I need to get everyone gifts. That's what I'm deciding. So I'm going to wrap all those gifts That's my plan. And this plan is forming, and it's gaining some momentum. I know I need to paint the 2-car garage that, is full of junk right now. Transform it into a living room, dining room, rec room, the lounge room of my dreams, of our dreams. Just a small little holiday remodel so everyone can, feel how they deserve to feel. And also adding to the list, I'm going to clean the dogs because they're looking at me like they really need it probably. And they need some hugs and love and kisses. And I'm going to brush them, clean them, and I'm going to brush them. And then I'm going to do all the laundry because it's piling up. And that is the true gift. That is, the best gift ever, I think. I'm not going to pay for it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to redo the kitchen. And I'm going to buy all new appliances and cookware. And then I'm going to cook with it on this day. And I'm going to start and end with an amuse-bouche. Yes. And followed by a charcuterie board and a finely prepared and plated peppercorn pastrami roast with butter potatoes and sprigs of thyme, maybe some little baby carrots, a little bit of honey drizzle. Oh my gosh, on this day. You know what I mean? And then I'm also going to get a massage, but maybe not at the Encore. See, I'm, being a little more realistic. But at a Club Med, perhaps. Get a massage from there. Only an hour, not a whole 2-day extravaganza. So, this is for that part. That's also a gift for everyone else because that's about my mood, which is really the gift that keeps giving. Because you see, when mom is happy, everybody wins. This is a true story. So when that's done, then we can all sit by the fire on this day in the backyard and sip on some cappuccino, peppermint. No, or even warm milk for the wee ones. Throw a candy cane in it. That's yummy. I might even drink that too. Camden would like that. Or some Glühwein. Yep, everyone feels like they're doing something they ought not to, but it's really, the alcohol cooks off. Glühwein. Haven't had that in a while. I don't even know if I really like it. I think I just like the idea of it. But either way, something warm and tasty. Everyone's feeling warm and cuddly. Everyone's going to be there in their winter jammies. Everyone I want to be there. Maybe a little extended family. Definitely John. John and Usher will be there. And then everything is clean. And I'm going to do that too. That's another gift. Care of mom. Everything's going to smell good, like pine needles and Valentino. That's me. I guess if you're sitting on my lap, then you get the extra breeze, gust of yummy smells. But that's baby Cam's lane. Lucky little boy. I sure hope that happens. Big plans for this one little day. I wish I had like an army, like I had thoughts and then an army sprouted. Like Spider-Man, just go for my wrists. Just go and accomplish all these things. Or I could clone myself temporarily and then reunite. The multiplicity can reunite and I be the one person that I am again. I don't know. There's some version of that in the future, I think. But, I sure hope that happens for the next 2 days in a row. Like, just, you can hit replay. Groundhog Day, I don't care. But, again, back to reality. I did buy paint and a few presents. Not as many as I'd hoped, but this is what I accomplished on this day. I was going to pull the trigger on purchasing some appliances. I've been, contemplating for a couple of years, but the guy at the counter said, I was just looking for a reason to walk away. I was ready. I said, this one, let's go. And, I'm hesitating and all the internal thoughts are running while I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to spend all this money. And he spoke to it. If you ever want to talk someone out of a sale, just give them any little shred of doubt. And he's like, oh, it's not going to be here till January 3rd. Do I care? If it's no, this is just an upgrade, a visual upgrade. I don't necessarily need a new refrigerator. I just want to feel like I'm living in a house that's just a little nicer. And that was the touch. But no, he said it wouldn't be here till January 3rd. He doesn't know my needs, but that's okay because he spoke to another need. And that is, I could probably spend this money on better things. So thank you for that, Mr. guy behind the counter at Lowe's. Oh my gosh. Add to the list, resuscitate me. Wow. Okay, so shortcut version, I may have to put presents in bags. Not a whole lot of time to wrap, after I do all that, right? Thought it was cute how the paper store, as I was walking through it on the mall, it has all the bags prepped. Like they know that no one really wants to spend all their time wrapping presents. And don't get me started on what a colossal waste of time that truly is. Like it needs to be a party. Turn that into a party with drinks and friends, because if you're in a corner by yourself wrapping presents, something is wrong. That is not the way. Just know this. Turn it into a party. But, yeah. I do personally prefer brown paper wrap with the twine. I think it's so simple. Speaks to a simpler time. Savannah said, that's cheap. Oh, because, I was like, I got brown paper bags in the closet. Perfect. And scissors. And I got tape. I can make this happen. Watch me. But, that only works for the smaller ones. And it might say something like, market basket on the side of it. Put market basket on the bottom. Anyway, just like, that's so cheap. Technically, but let's not judge a gift by it's wrapper. It's not really cheap. It's simple. It's elegant. And what are we really doing? It's presentation. Maybe a little plaid bow or sprig of something, evergreen on it, put a little tiny bow on it, a tiny bell, boom. And it has your name on it. You better believe that is worth opening. Many times it's just the flashy things. Let's be real. It's the flashy things that are cheap. That goes for people too. Aim for elegant and timeless. And now that I think about it, I think I'm going to wrap several boxes and do this simple presentation. Maybe I'll put flashy wrapping on boxes full of nothing. Ooh, Christmas lesson in the making. And then the most valuable, I will wrap with the brown paper bags, the grocery store bags. Why not? Several boxes. They're going to be full of nothing. Shh. Mama's not finished. Sometimes nothing, though, is everything. Sometimes nothing is a box full of possibility. It's all in how you frame it. And then sometimes we just need permission to accept. Right? To accept that gift. So maybe that's what Christmas is really about, right? Thank you, John and Usher, for what might have otherwise been an ordinary but necessary day of work. I have one more day of actual work, and then tonight, who knows? We're gonna, bust the top off this present and see where it takes us. Who knows what part of this perfect day will unfold for me? Aside from clearing my throat, I'm so moved. I'm so moved by the thought of empty presents. I think I need a glass of tea. But aside from that, what I really think, I think I should be Santa. I think I should. It will scare the crap out of Camden. Camden can't even roll through a drive-through car wash. That's so scary for him. But I really think I mean, he might get over this. I really think I need to ho 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 up the stairs in the middle of the night and make everyone get up and like rub my belly and feed me milk and cookies, you know? Because I deserve that. And I deserve it all. I can't wait to cuddle with my kiddos tonight. Forget about everything that's necessary, and just enjoy everything that is, family and love. All the electives. I just want to cuddle with my babies and appreciate the moment, Okay, maybe the dogs too. What do you deserve? It's better moody, guys. I'm out.